Okay, so we have filled in a bit of the trench. Feeling they may have filled it up here, so they've worked along there, and then there's just this bit open. But there might be some more stuff to go in here, I'm not sure. Yeah, so not too many trenches, just a few trenches at the start of this week. So this is what it looks like. This is what's gone in the trench. The vents have been glazed. That's official, that's been finished today. So as the guys were coming across glazing the vents, we had a team behind which were putting the push rods on, which are over there. It's basically what raises the vents up and down, so they have to fit the push rods. And then behind them guys, the screen guys have come, so they've started fitting all the wires. Started some of it, there's quite a lot involved with that, and obviously we've already got the motors up, so that's interesting. There'll be motors for the vents, and there will be motor for the screen as well, because the screens go across there. But they kind of had to come across. Once one job had finished, the next guy could come along, so that's how that's worked. And then once everybody's finished in here, Anton can come back and start digging this place up. So basically where these pipes are, yeah, they're going to come under the wall, and they're going to go along and then down that side, and then one's going to come along here. So basically there's going to be a lot of digging in here, but we can't start digging it up until these guys have finished on their platforms, because they've got a lot of driving around to do. So we're thinking Anton will be back end of this week, next week, to start and dig trenches. So for now, this week involves fitting all this with the stuff it needs. And this week in the engine room, it's kind of coming to a finish-ish. So the welders have just got back. I don't know how to pronounce the name of their company, but I'm going to put it here. They're really good, and actually they're going above and beyond with a little repair and things like that, so excellent. So they're going to finish off what they're doing. We've got some high voltage guys coming, or it might be low voltage, I can't remember. That's Thursday, so the power's going to have to be off for them to connect into it. So there's just like the CO2 to get connected, a repair, and there's something else I can't remember. But otherwise, that's looking really good. This is looking really good. And then we're just gearing up for commissioning on the engine. Someone will have to come and check it all over. And then in here, yeah, just waiting for all the pipes and irrigation to go in here, which, like I say, can't be done until everything has been done up here. So the switchgear has arrived, very exciting, and Tony has the funnest job ever. Yeah. Good luck. Ooh. Hell yeah! Yeah, boy! Whoa! No way. Great news. It's working.
It's only soil the other end of it.
So there is a tyre submerged because there were 6 tyres. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, boy. That's so cool. Yo! Yo!
There's a pump there. Going to that pipe, so they'll pump it all.
So, thanks to one of our groundsmen, he's dug us a drain to try and get rid of some of this water, because he knew the water was coming. Look at that! What a legend! That's mega, because all of this would just be lying stagnant up here. So, legend, don't know your name, you're a legend. So this week the glass guys had to go back home to the Netherlands because they had a storm. Whether it's the same storm as us, I'm not sure, but it ripped a load of glass out of some greenhouses over there, so they've had to go back. So we've just got the screen guys left, and they're planning to be done by next Wednesday. So at the moment they're just putting all like this metal cap in. I don't know what you call it. It's like a tray, and then basically once the tray's out, then they've already run the monofills, and then what they'll do is they'll pull the screen fabric across. It'll clip into the trays, and then the trays clip to the wire, and then it all works on a motor. That's very simplified. But yeah, cool. Look at that mud. That's nuts. It's drying out though. You can see it's like starting to get a bit crumbly, which is nice. Yeah. So this week, the guys who were doing the push rods, they finished up and went home. Yep, the glass guys had to leave. The screen guys are carrying on. The Anton, who's doing the pipe work in there, can't go in until everyone's done inside. So that'll be not next week, the week after, once the screen guys are finished. So the glass guys, when they come back, they'll just be working on the outside. I think all the inside bit's done anyway, so Anton can get started. And then I think that's kind of where we're up to for greenhouse malarkey. So this is some of the drainage. Not been over this way for quite a while really. There's a lot less stuff. There was stuff everywhere. I think I did some drone footage from above and it was just heaving, but yeah, we're looking a lot more sparse because it's all there now. Wow, it's windy in here. But it's good because it's drying it all out quite well. So actually the glass people not putting in, the glazers not putting in the glass, it's doing us a bit of a favour. Because look, lovely. Okay, so it's been a bit less busy this week in the engine room. We have had a firm come and they've done all the insulation for the hot water up here. If I'm corrected, it's the hot water, the hot flow. So we've had that been insulated, and we've also had the welders come back from Holland. So Ronald managed to organise. We were struggling to find someone to do the welding for the gas pipe. So Ronald spoke to the guys who'd done the other welding, this welding, and they went back to Holland, fabricated what they needed, and then brought it back like a week and a half, 2 weeks later. So they've been in this week just to finish off, and they also did us a massive favour. So we have a problem. Okay. This is on the original engine and this is on the exhaust, and basically what's happened is a hole has developed in the bottom, and we think the urea has reacted with whatever weld it is, and under our suspicion we think that this piece of metal here hasn't been done in the right metal, so it's all reacted, and over 8 years it's made a hole. There was a photo and this hole was like this. And apparently it was a centimetre thick and it had just completely eroded it. Unbelievable. They'd never seen it, we'd never seen it. So they, bless them, they've helped us fix this as a temporary until we can get a proper solution to this problem, because we need to investigate and see is anything else on the old engine exhaust gonna happen? Is this gonna happen again? So anyway, the biggest shout out to the Dedden boys, the name of their company here on screen, because they just went over and above and they came back. They didn't have to, but they did. They said they would. They helped us out with the gas pipe. They've done a fabulous job anyway of all the welding. Incredible. Like, yeah, what a team. Big up everyone. And I think we're nearly there now in here. I think all we've got left is a fan that just needs to be plumbed in, if I'm not correct, over here. And I think there's a bit of CO2 that goes to the fan, CO2 pipe, so that's just got to be connected, I think. But otherwise, we've got insulation on the pipes, the electricians are done, all the welding's done. I think we're getting ready for somebody to come and go through everything. So we'll see what next week brings, but yeah! Wow! Wow, that's so cool. And he just pulls. Wow.
Hello.
Hello. Very cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And he's got to straighten it out. So the screen guys have been really busy. They did this half yesterday, and obviously they've clipped it in this morning, and now it's, look, it works. It must work because it's pulled back, and then they've just rolled this side out today. So then they'll probably clip it in the morning, and then it's literally done. And they've just got to put weights on this dangly down bit up here. They put weights on this. Oh no, they've not put weights on these yet, so they'll do that. But they've been really busy, so that's all we've really had in this week. I think these guys are digging a trench for a ducting. So they've been able to do that without Anton being in. I think next week Anton's back and he'll dig up the whole of it, basically. Oh, it looks lovely. Fabulous.
No, they're not running. No, they go.
Oh yeah. Sweet, I love it. Go, the mast is coming down. It's not as windy as it was last week. Got round to. So it's attached now at the top. Last week was far too windy, so they've put a little man up there, attached it up, and then Tony's gonna cut it off at the bottom, then the other crane's gonna grab it and lie it down. Movement, how exciting. So yeah, he's gonna go over there, I think. As this guy drops, I assume he's gonna pull it, go like that. That's what I think, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never done it before. So he's just fitting out his legs again to get stable, like this guy here. Woo, floating. Dun dun dun. Ooh. No way. No way. We have liftoff. No way! As if he's just picked up the mast and moved it. That's sick. No way. No way. This is nuts. Ew. Wow. No way. There she goes. God, that's so quick. They've literally just like bish bash bosh and it's down. What a moment. God, an icon. That's so cool. These guys are so good. So that is how they have removed the mast. Very quick, very easy. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much, Crane Hire. Been another really busy week in here, but we've just had a gentleman come over from Holland, and we've had two people from Centrica, 2-3-ish, and they've gone through everything and checked it all. So this job we thought was going to take 2 weeks, that one took about 2 weeks to do, and they've done it in like 4 days, like so quick. So I'm not sure what they've done, but they've checked everything. They've checked all the pumps and all the electrics and we've got this working, and no way, it's me and my buddy. So basically we've got to the point where now we're ready for commissioning next week. So that involves Ronald's coming back, who's overseeing everything. We've got 2 guys from Centrica, and we've got an MTU coming over, and they're gonna all be here when it gets turned on officially. But we're just waiting on, we need permission because to test it, because the electric connection hasn't been upgraded yet. We have to turn the old one off and to allow so that we can turn this one on. So that's obviously a lot of trust in us. So we need like the big guys at Scottish Power and somewhere like that to go, yes, you can do it under supervision, so long as that one does not get turned on at the same time, because that will be a disaster. So as soon as we get the go ahead on Monday, I think that's when we get the answer. Yeah, they're gonna turn it on, which is really exciting. So it's warm in there at the moment. So they've got hot water going through it, getting it all loosey-goosey, and then yeah, it's ready for next week. I don't know who's responsible for this, but I give it one of these. What a legend. So update is, there was a trench here at some point, but it's been filled in now, as you can see, and it's looking a lot tidier, which is nice. This is all filled in. I can't remember the last time I came up this way. I don't think I've been up this week. So we've had in this week, we've had our ground workers, they've been in all week tidying up and whatnot. We've had the screen guys, they've finished the screens in the new block. They finished we had some screen wires breaking in here, so they've fixed that. So they've done that, and they've left today, and they won't be coming back until next year, January, because they're going to do the crop wires in this. So they're going for now. And then otherwise, glazers still aren't back yet. I think they're not next week, week after. And who else have we had? Oh, we've had loads of people in the substation. I can't really show you in there because it's like top secret. Well, it's not top secret, but it's like very professional and big and scary. So I'll see if I can get in there, but I probably can't. And then who else have we had? Oh yeah, we've had everybody in the engine room checking that over. And it's been a bit quieter, but loads has been done, and this looks cool. So it is starting to dry out. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And we've got screens and all their wires that they run on, and then obviously the glass is in the roof. These guys will be a week or so, just repeating myself now. And yeah, that's not too bad. I think we've had a few trenches being dug, so I'll show you that. It is starting to look so much better now, and they've rolled it all, so it looks lovely. I think there's more stone coming, apparently. Yeah, basically they're going to go all around the outside, make it nice and neat and hard so it doesn't sink and whatnot, and yeah. Well, hey, so this is what they've levelled. Obviously, I think it needs, yeah, it'll have to be like immaculate when we're properly done, but I think there might be more trenches being dug. There will be a trench all the way along here, so there's no point in going too precision with it because you're probably going to be running over it again. But it's nice and dry, isn't it? Makes a difference from the liquid mud we had. I've just noticed that these are also up, so these are for the heating pipes, and they're all the way along the outside walls, and they're probably all along the outside wall, and there's probably some in the annex as well. So that's obviously getting ready for heating, which I think Anton, who's on the heating, he's back next week, maybe the week after. So yeah, it has gone a bit quiet, but that's not a bad thing because we're able to like dry out this mud. It's kind of done us a favour that they've not put the size in because the wind comes through and just, yeah, it's really dried it up. It is still wet in this corner, but I think it's probably because the rain like comes in, but you know, yeah, it's looking really good. So obviously we still have some liquid mud, but yeah, it's not as bad, and at least we're, you know, levelling as possible, which is cool. So the lagoon is starting to be filled up. I'll put in an aerial shot. So yeah, that is working. Doing so much better, and bless. I think it's Steve, the ground worker. Sorry if you're not called Steve. He's dug out a trench, so all the water's run off, which is amazing, and then they've just pumped it off. Brilliant, genius. That's done us such a favour. So yeah, we're looking good, and the tomato crops are nearly ready to come out, so we're about to get really busy.